Men and women are shown the same two photos. They are asked to list adjectives for each.
Hot. Hot.
Fake. Sexy.
Sexy. Sexy. Sexy. Sexy.
Unrealistic.
Okay, she fine. So fine.
Voluptuous. Voluptuous.
Skimpy.
Boring.
Okay. Okay.
She's okay.
Simple.
Flat.
Plain.
Plain.
Average.
Average. Below average.
Normal.
Normal.
Visually, I like the bikini chick better.
Oh, the first one for sure.
First one for Sheezies. The first one.
Okay.
For sure.
I guess the first one is more visually.
Yeah, I guess the first one. Definitely the first.
It is apparent by these responses that people have a perception of beauty. It is idealized by the TV shows, movies, and advertisements they see. This influences society's opinions and actions towards women and should not be taken lightly.
What does advertising tell us about women? It tells us that we should be skinny, tall, and white with perfect skin. More importantly, these bodies are turned into objects. Sometimes, women's bodies are dismembered and just one part is focused to sell a product. Turning humans into objects makes us think of them as less human. Violence then becomes apparent. The term sex sells is used now more than ever before. Ads imply that women are objects of desire. It tells you that we want to be forced to have sex and that we need men to be happy. This not only trivializes violence, it eroticizes it. Hostility and dominance is presented as attractive and erotic in ads. This dominant masculinity in ads is connected with brutality. Women are sometimes joked about in advertisement. They're being degraded, abused, and sometimes murdered. This vicious, ongoing cycle of the ideal women beauty has its effects through sexual objectification and victimization of women.
The picture-perfect women we see in advertisements puts a great deal of pressure on women to change their appearances in order to meet the standard of beauty they are seeing in the media. The narrow Western standard of beauty, light-colored eyes, straight hair, and white pale skin especially puts pressure on women of color. By being surrounded by advertisements and celebrities who are changing their appearances and skin bleaching in order to match the whitewashed beauty, skin bleaching has become very popular in the US as well as other parts of the world, and it's dangerous.
If you read newspapers, all of them are white, and we want to be just as beautiful as everyone.
These women are getting the idea from pictures they see in advertisements of women who are happier and more beautiful with a white complexion. They then feel the need to conform and bleach their skin, in many cases without severe consequences. These skin bleaching creams can lead to dangerous health problems and contain many chemicals. If you took the time to compare advertisements from, let's say, the 70s to today, you can see a large change in skin color and hair. It's clear advertisements are becoming more whitewashed and socially influencing society to accept this vision of beauty, even though it leads people to dangerously put their lives at risk when attempting to fit the media's Western standard of beauty in order to feel accepted.
Plus-size women also tried to conform to the society's ideal of beauty. They struggle to look like thin women they see on TV. There are many plus-size women in the United States whose self-esteem has been affected by the media. These plus-size women seek society's acceptance by looking thin. They will try and find the same clothes as thin women, but they are not always successful. Some women will even try to lose weight in extreme ways. However, people like magazine editor Cindy Levy are making an effort to make women feel more comfortable in their own skin.
First of all, we commissioned this photo just to celebrate these women and their incredible bodies and their beauty, and to send the message to young women especially who are reading the magazine that there are a million different kinds of ways to be beautiful. You don't have to be born pin thin. You can be voluptuous or lean, however you're made is the right way for you.
In the past, the plus-size clothing market was non-existent. However, it is growing. Stores like Target and Forever 21 have a plus-size clothing line. Even Michael Kors and Calvin Klein now have one. The role of plus-size runway models has changed the media. There are many skinny models becoming plus-size models. They say they feel better than before because they don't have to lose all the weight. These models are proud to represent the majority of women. With more plus-size models and more clothes, plus-size women are on their way to better representation.
Hollywood pokes fun at how children are sexually influenced by the media. But is this really something to laugh about?
She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my move to her room, it's the right time.
More and more children are being portrayed in a sexual manner. Although this may seem appalling, should we be that surprised? Beyoncé's provocative moves have influenced more than just her expected older audience. This video of young girls dancing to Beyoncé's Single Ladies has stirred up a lot of controversy. But why are we so shocked when we see children behave this way? They're bombarded with toys which encourage them to look a certain way, and so-called role models which teach them to act a certain way. Is there any solution to this?
Girls are learning to obtain a standard of beauty they cannot achieve. As these girls grow older, they are pressured to change their appearances in dangerous ways because of pressure to conform. These inaccurate portrayals of women in advertising are important because they can result in women being sexualized and victimized.
Is there a solution to any of this? We believe the media should be a true representation of all women instead of forcing an ideal of beauty. When the representation of beauty changes in the media, so will its perception in society.